Hello everybody, what is up? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It depends if you're new here or not. And now, in the last video I had made, we had reacted to Jeffree Star moments, some older moments in history that did not age well and are not aging well, especially given the content that he's making today. Now, he's very vile, and I've said this multiple times, and especially in that last video that we had just made about him. Feel free to go check it out. I'll try to leave it in a link in the description box. But he started talking about some girl, basically, okay? And he was saying that she really needs to check her life and herself because her friends talk badly about her behind her back. And I had said, I brought up the point. I was like, well, Jeffree, that's ironic, him saying that, because he quite literally has somebody who he pays to edit, and I'm going to say this is all allegedly just for legal reasons, somebody that he allegedly pays to edit videos for him, who, this was back whenever he was more active on YouTube, who quite literally threatened me with the DMCA, and then turned around and threatened to, or not threatened, but turned around and said that they have personal information on Jeffree, RICH LUX, Eugenia Cooney, all these people, and that they could give me that information. And I turned it down, but I was thinking about, just how ironic that was. He was saying that this girl's friends talk badly about her behind her back, but he quite literally has people on payroll who turn around and try to release personal information about them. Again, for legal reasons, I'm going to say everything in this video is alleged, and I'm also going to be clipping out the name of the person who sent me this email for literally obvious reasons. I don't want them getting hate and backlash, and I don't want to go through a legal situation and just talking about my experience that I had. So if this person does come forth and talk about this in the comment section, just know that you exposed yourself and not I. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and read these emails, but I'm going to give y'all a little bit of context before we actually do, and how I got basically in this situation in the first place with the editor. Now, I had made a video about RICH LUX, and we just talked about this in the last video. Again, this is why I started making this video. I made a video titled My Harsh Opinion about RICH LUX, and I had talked about a time where he had clickbaited Nikocado Avocado passing away. And I guess the guy, whenever I made that video talking, just giving my opinion about RICH LUX, he didn't like my opinion. And he said that he was going to send me a DMCA takedown notice because he actually edited the video that I reacted to. And I quite literally had to explain to him, just because you don't like my opinions or the commentary I'm given does not mean that my video is not falling under fair use. And yeah, he threatened me with that DMCA, and then after we exchanged these emails, he was trying to give me personal information. But that's just a little bit of context, but we're going to be reading these emails now. Some of y'all might have been there for this situation, but if any of y'all had actually seen it in the comment section, because I remember there was actually a few subscribers of mine who were actually commenting under this guy's post, and he basically commented on that video I made of RICH LUX, saying it was in poor taste and he was going to send me a DMCA takedown notice if I did not delete that video. And I quite literally denied him in the comment section. I said, you can email me at Revoke Reality if there's any issues, but I'm not taking down my video. Y'all know it's so funny because there's like this running joke over here on my channel where like Jordy doesn't like me. And I quite literally, like, I don't think it's like we don't have any personal beef, obviously, but I think I'm just a channel he avoids like the plague, and I don't know why. But it's so funny because there's like this running joke over here that Jordy like purposefully ignores my channel. And when I looked up RICH LUX in my email section just to kind of find those emails I'm referring to about with the editor, I found this one email, and I totally forgot that I ended up emailing Jordy at the time because I was nervous, and a couple people were saying that Jordy had legal issues or was threatened with the DMCA or something. I can't remember, but somebody said Jordy had a similar situation, and so I decided to email Jordy, and I was like, hey, RICH LUX wants to sue me. Can you give me advice? Like, can you help? Like, what should I do? And he never emailed me back. Now, after I had initially replied to him in the comment section about that DMCA, he did end up emailing me. And again, I don't have the screenshots of that happening because the comments were deleted after the case. But I ended up screenshotting this on my laptop. So if the text is very small and hard to read, I do apologize for that, but I will read it to y'all. And y'all can feel free to pinch in the screen and zoom in if y'all need to read it for yourself. Now, this email says, "Hi, Revoke. Would love to connect with you somehow to talk about what happened and where we stand on YouTube. Would also talk about whom I edit for and more. I saw you are working on a documentary also, and if you need any information, I might be able to help as I currently do not have any current or pending NDAs with any of the people whom I work for. If you would like to exchange numbers, then we can, or we can strictly stay email. Best regards." Their name, and then it says videographer / editor. Then it says, "PS, yes, I have my own channel on YouTube. However, that is not my main work as I am a full-time editor. I only post when I have time to do so, and usually it's just to keep the channel alive." Now, this was shady to me because in the comment section, he was saying that he edits for Rich Lux, he has edited for Eugenia Cooney, Jeffree Star, and a few other people. I can't really remember who they were, but he was saying that that's who he edits for. Yeah, basically that was him trying to say, "Hey, I'll give you information on them." But I'm going to be reading my response, and then I'm actually going to name drop all the people he was trying to give me information on, and it gets really crazy. Now, this was my response to them. I said, "Hello," their name. I said, "I'm so sorry for the issue we had over on YouTube. As an editor and videographer, you should understand fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use or for purposes such as criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a copyright principle based on the belief that the public is entitled to freely use portions of copyrighted materials for purposes of commentary and criticism. I understand that you have your own channel and edit for YouTubers, and I'm proud of you as an individual for chasing your dreams if this is your dream / passion for content creation and editing / videographing. But I did feel slightly attacked by you online, as I feel we had two polar opinions about a creator, which is what I feel stemmed the cease and desist. I felt threatened by the statement, and I wish to keep any relationship or conversation strictly business, as my emails for business inquiry only. I wish you the best with your channel and content creation, but because of the way the conversation first went between us, I'd like no further contact. I create content strictly for fun in my free time with an entertainment and educational goal, and to share my opinion about certain topics with my audience and others alike. I'm sure you would have a great advice on editing, videographing, but no thank you. I am content with the way I produce my content. Have an amazing day. I wish you the absolute best in this journey. No hard feelings," their name. "I just don't think we can communicate after that incident. I do not feel comfortable communicating past this email. Have a blessed evening with peace and love." And again, their name. Then I signed off, Revoke. Now, what's really interesting about this, I really feel like I'm missing a couple emails because I did email back and forth with him a good few times, and I only have 3 here. I don't know if they delete an email on their end or block something if that takes it away from my end, but that's just really interesting. But now we're getting into his response. And this is where y'all can pick up your cups of tea, because this is where he starts name dropping. And he said, "Revoke, I completely understand how you feel. I acted in the moment without thinking, as I should have taken the matter into consideration beforehand, which I did not. As far as editing, your editing is fine. I was not talking about giving you editing advice. I was literally talking about giving you insider advice. I work with the likes of Jeffree Star, Rich Lux, Eugenia Cooney, Shane Dawson, and more. That also includes myself knowing inside information on what really happened between Rich Lux and Dustin Daly and Nick Snyder. There was way more to the conversation than met the public eyes, but seeing that you would like no further communication with myself, I will take this information elsewhere. I understand the fair use policies as well. However, your video was portrayed more in a way that seemed like an attack, not criticism, which felt like an attack on my work and my money. However, I rescinded my decision to take any actions as you were swift to respond and set things straight. I wish yourself and your channel the best moving forward. Best regards," their name. And then they said, "As asked, I will no longer contact you after this email." Now, if you're a special snowflake, I understand how criticism could seem like an attack, but if y'all watched that video, the original video where this all happened and stemmed from, y'all can see that in no way, shape, or form was I attacking Rich Lux. I just titled it my harsh opinion about Rich Lux, and I strictly talked about my feelings on the situation, how I felt about it, and critiqued the situation, but in no way, shape, or form was I attacking Rich Lux. I even said in that video, don't send hate to him. This is strictly just my opinions. Do your own research. And I find it so shady that he really had the audacity. Let me open up my laptop again, because he was like, I was talking about giving you insider advice. He said, how seeing that I want no further no further communication with him, he's just going to take that information elsewhere. I was going to, no, please stay here. I want the information. What the fuck? But then anyways, he was saying here too that how my video was portrayed more in a way that seemed like an attack, not criticism, which felt like an attack on my work and money. Now, he said that. And that was very interesting to me as well, because in this email as well at the very beginning that kind of contradicted what he said, because he was saying that he just acted in the moment without thinking, and I don't know. I just feel like he totally contradicted himself here, but I just wanted to talk about this real quickly because, again, Jeffree Star in that last video that we had just made, and if you're watching this one without watching that one, you probably want to go watch that one after. Because that video will, like, give y'all the context about what this big rant is here, how he was basically talking about another girl who said something awful to another woman, and he was like, you must be an insecure ass bitch if, like, you really have the need to tear down other women. That must be, like, your own insecurity seeping through. And I was like, but Jeffree Star literally was talking badly about some girl's teeth, and then, you know, egged at her for her teeth, basically, knowing that he got all his removed and got veneers put in because he talked about having bad teeth in the past. But the thing that really got me was him saying she needs to go evaluate her friendships because they all talk badly about her behind her back. And I was thinking, like, but y'all talk badly about all y'all's friends behind their back. You claim to be friends with Eugenia, and as soon as she's not there, you're talking badly of her. But even when she is there, you're pushing her to the side and just not giving a fuck. But with that aside, though, you literally allegedly had somebody on payroll who was offering to give out your personal shit. So that's just interesting to me. Anyways, this video is more so of a rant than, like, literally anything. This is all old news. We didn't learn nothing new today. This is just that follow-up from that follow-up video about that Rich Lux editor situation. And for those of you who are confused about that whole situation still, I'm going to be linking both those Jeffree Star videos that we had just talked about that will give y'all more context as to why I was digging on him in this video. But I'm also going to leave both those other videos about the Rich Lux situation in the description box. So if y'all want to just get caught up on all the drama that caused this video, then yeah, that they'll be in the description box. But with that being said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up because this wasn't the video I intended to sit down and make, but at the end of that last video that I did make, we did talk about the emails, and I was like, I just want to read them to y'all so y'all can, like, understand the situation. Just real quick, for legal reasons, I want to say everything in this video was alleged. Do your own personal, private research, whatever you want to do, form your own opinion, do your own everything when it comes to whatever video however you want to take this video, take it however you will. But I just want to say to this person that we did email back and forth with, if you decide to go to the comment section and comment about the situation and expose yourself, then it's on you, okay? I cannot get no legal repercussion or backlash from this because I left your name strictly out of it and I was just talking about shit on my end more so. But yeah, if you go to the comment section and, like, you expose yourself for being the other person on the end of this email, that's totally on you, and I just wanted to say that. So again, for legal reasons, I did not name you. If you expose yourself, you expose yourself. I ain't got nothing to do with that, really. I'm just more so talking about this email because it correlates to the last few videos I've been doing. But with that being said, y'all, I really do need to get to work on the other video that I really was intending to make instead of this one. So I am going to wrap this up. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next damn video.